If you had to give the State of the Union, which would be the proposal that you would come up with?
Yeah, let's first of all, and it is rather personal, say I'm now a spectator of European and Belgian politics, an engaged spectator because it was part of my life. But I have no temptation at all to be in the place of those who have the responsibilities today. I know how difficult the job is, so I take into account the difficulties that President Juncker and President Tusk has when they have to prepare a position and putting ideas on the table. That's my first remark. My second is that what I miss to some extent is what we call, and I don't like the word, but I use it because I have no better word, the so-called narrative. Because you can have some kind of enumeration of a lot of proposals linked to institutions, to procedures, to policies. But we have to convince European citizens that Europe is at their service, listening to them and make Europe a better place to live. I'm speaking now very generally. My general approach is the following. How can we reconcile open societies, open democracies, open economies, which is a great acquis of the European Union? How can we reconcile this with more protection? And some are not liking the word protection. It comes from François Mitterrand, l'Europe doit protéger. And I use this word the last 3 or 4 years already. But how can we give them more protection against unemployment, insecure jobs, massive illegal migration, terrorism, climate change, tax dumping, social dumping, commercial dumping, you name it. All those evolutions that are considered by, not all, but by many, as threatening. How can we find this new balance between openness and protection? We can find it. As we found after the war this new construction, what we call the social market economy, after the collapse of capitalism in the 30s. So how to find this new balance between market economy and social protection. And that's what we called the social market economy. By the way, this word, you find it in the Treaty of Lisbon, in the European treaties. But we need more now, we need something different because the world changed completely. And Europe is part of the global economy, which was not the case when we invented the social market economy, because that was a national concept. Now we need a European-wide concept. When I will meet people, they will not ask me, they will ask about questions about unemployment, about migration, about terrorism, about taxes, the future of the pension system. That's the real issue. They are not concerned at all with these institutional intricacies.